Alright guys, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. So today we're going to be continuing with the Divine Wrath and Mortal Will event. So we're going to do the second new stage that dropped, which is the boss rush for the super type characters. Which I think boss rush is an overstated I think it's not representative of what the actual fight is. The previous fight that we did which is Boss Rush, the extreme type, was not really like a boss rush. Boss rush in like my mind, because like I'm old Dokkan, is like a fight that has like, or at least an event that has like several different like boss fights, if anything, like minimum 5, if anything. So yeah, I'm not sure what to bring. Because the other fight was tricky. So let's stick with this team over here that we're gonna run, our premium team. As always, no support rays, no support items. And then yeah, let's hop in. So hopefully, no funny business here. Hopefully no funny business there. I was totally prepared for AoE, but thankfully that was not the case.
俺の好きだった自然や動物たちを守ってやってくれ頼んだぞ
もう許さないぞお前たち
Okay, so what are we dealing with here? We got a Trunks, which he cannot be attack load, can't be defense load, can't be stun, can't be sealed. We're gonna put Gohan in slot 1, I guess. Beast Gohan's gonna come on this rotation, which is nice. So rotations are actually set up quite nicely. So let's keep Super Saiyan 2 Gohan slot 1, and then the rest of the guys can actually sit in slot 2 and 3 and stack up for us, if anything. But yeah, so like I have we're slowly building up to actually the hardy events, which are I haven't gotten to yet. After this, I'll be tackling the news, like the new event, and also we close to at the time of this recording of this video, we actually close to like what is it, the tickets dropping, the rainbow tickets dropping for like what is it, part 2 stuff. Anything? Because at least we know what the part 2 is. It's a GT celebration. Again, for me personally, I'm not a fan of Future Saga. I'm not really that fan. Cool characters transformations there. I gotta admit. The arc didn't do it for me in any sort of way. Nah. GT even less as a Dragon Ball Z fan. That's like garbage to me. The only redeeming factor is the actual look of the Super Saiyan Force. That is it. And Omega Shenron. That's about it. Which I guess those are the 2 characters that are like, you know, at least coming in the part 2 celebration, or at least we expect them to come there, according to the leaks.
では努力だけではどうやっても越えられぬ壁を見せてやろう
I actually forgot about this Grave Vegeta's like intro. For those who don't know, this intro is very rare to trigger, if anything, which is what is it there? If there is a Goku enemy, if there's an enemy whose name includes Goku, gets 3 ki and 100% attack permanently. I actually forgot about that. Okay. So hey, we triggered it in this fight, which is nice. There. We'll keep Super Saiyan 4 Goku over here on rotation with the Grave Vegeta. There's no reason to split them over here. But yeah, as I was saying, whatchamacallit? Oh, what does the Goku do actually before I continue? Nothing. Okay. As I was saying, yeah. So like, yeah, at least the like my most favorite concepts of GT are like the part 2 characters supposedly. Oh, Vegeta took some damage there. Okay. So, yeah, like two of like my least. I wouldn't say it's my least favorite. No, Future Saga wasn't my least favorite. My actual least favorite. What is my? Yeah, what is my least favorite one? The problem is, right? Okay. If I had to be like this is me. Okay. There's a least favorite that I label as because of how much it like hurt me as a fan of Dragon Ball Z, and then I have a least favorite just because of like it didn't like hurt me, but it's just a bad like part of the anime. It's like the one that hurt me that I consider is the worst is Resurrection F. It was so poorly done.
今度は僕の番だ。
Like, I remember Resurrection F coming out, and I was like super excited, like, oh my god, they're bringing back like my favorite character in the anime. Like, he's actually coming back with a brand new form. And I was super excited. And the thing is, at the time, I was hoping, because Battle of Gods, its contention point was the fact that besides that final... Jeez, Beast Gohan. Beast Gohan took damage from a physical type. Okay, I guess he didn't have his, like, 80% dash reduction. Wow, okay. But yeah, as I was saying, the Battle of Gods, the contention point of that movie was that besides the final fight, every animation prior to that was garbage. Like the way that, I don't know, I don't know who did the animation for that. I presume it was Toei who did the Battle of Gods. But yeah, I think maybe it's because they were, either it was a rush job or because that was like the first movie of the IP after so many years of Dragon Ball just being out of the game. Like, Dragon Ball was gone, if anything, there. And we brought it back with Dragon Ball, this movie and Dragon Ball Super. And then, I really liked the Battle of Gods fight.
この気はまさかベジータ。やった、やっぱそうだった。
カカロット。
Like, I really liked the Battle of Gods fight between Goku and Beerus, and I was like, oh, okay, no, like this looks good. This is like a good prospect for like Resurrection F, because I expect the fight scene to be like at least decent over there. I was hoping it was gonna be like amazing to see, and then like the actual main fight scene was animated poorly. Like, nothing of that I could say. Even as a Frieza fan, I'm not coping. Like, that is just like, there's no excuse of what that was, if anything. It just hurt me so much. That I'll consider, for me, as the worst, like, part of the Dragon Ball in its entirety there. If I had to say, actually, what do these guys do? Okay, so these guys are actually hitting quite hard right now. So, hopefully we survive. Yeah, okay, we should be fine now. Jeez, Vegeta, 51k. Okay, Super Saiyan 3 Goku needs to dodge. He needs to dodge. Please. I gave him a decent amount of orbs, which was the right decision. Oh, please dodge, please. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. There. Why the fuck he took double digits at the Vegeta? Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. We deal. We deal. I forget that, like, Vegeta, like, he gets a lot, like, he gets his defense on a lot of places. One way he receives an attack, which is a multiplier. And then he gets, when performing an attack, which is also a multiplier. Actually, no, I forget if he gets defense as well when he's super. He doesn't get defense when he supers on his passive. Jeez!
カカロット、余計な真似だぞ。
ああ、分かってる。俺はあんな強いやつ初めてだ。 無茶ぶりしてきたぜ。
This is concerning, to say the least. Like how much, the amount of damage is being done to us. What the hell? There. We're gonna put Beast God's active skill now here though, and we're gonna take him off because he is now, like if that Goku, but like he was down to what is it? Because he drops stuff from 80% damage reduction to 50%. If I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, for 3 turns. Oh, he drops down from 80 to 40%. Jeez. Okay. So he was at 40% damage reduction at that turn. Without guard, to be fair, this Gohan has guard and damage reduction. But we're not going to take chances here. So let's actually pop Beast Gohan's active skill.
この程度か。
Yeah, I want to save the fusions as much as possible with them. I'm going to save the Gohan nuke as well because we don't have to use it here. I actually want to do something really cheeky here. Because wait, hold on. Because we can buy some time here. Hold on. We can actually buy time. So his health threshold is what? 70%. And turn 5. 70% or turn 5. What turn are we on here? Turn 5. Okay, so we can heal, actually. We can actually heal this turn. Yeah, okay. Let's rather heal. Okay. Because if we come back with Super Saiyan 4 Goku on the next rotation, we'll be able to transform into Great Ape there. But here, at least with Gohan, he's at almost 1 million defense here. I think just because he doesn't have All in the Family with... Oh no, this guy doesn't have All in the Family. Never mind. All in the Family would have given him beyond like 1 million. So we're going to heal up quite a bit here. Okay. We should not get one shot over here. Not on this rotation. Okay. We'll take probably significant damage before Beast Gohan gets the super, not after. I expect double digits for Beast Gohan after he supers there, because we had 80% damage reduction right now. Okay, be good. Yeah, no, I'm not transforming the Vegeta yet because I want to get a few more stacks before we go to Gogeta, so at least the Gogeta form is super powered. Because I presume now we're gonna verse Vegito, like Blue Vegito, next turn. So we'll see what to do here. But yeah, sorry, to continue the train of thought that I left, I just dumped over. Yeah. So like that was Resurrection F. The worst of Dragon Ball in total that didn't necessarily hurt me, but was just bad. I would just consider as a bad part of that anime. What would I say? What did I say? Yeah. The problem is, right, okay, I'm not counting Resurrection F. I didn't watch the anime version, I just watched the movie. Even God of Destruction, don't even remember if there's an arc for God of Destruction, Battle of Gods, excuse me, in the anime. Okay. We are gonna transform with Super Saiyan 4 Goku right here, just to get him out of this, this happenings over here. All right, let's do some monkey business. There we go. Yeah, again, I'm dumping the thought every single flipping time that something happens. Yeah, it's like, okay, if I had to list it out, right, just in like, in no particular order, just like a flat, right, GT, definitely like nothing. Like the only thing redeeming of GT was like I like the design of Super Baby 2, Mega Shenron, and the Super Saiyan Force. That is it. I like the designs. Everything else I don't like. Super 17. I don't like anything else in GT. Actually, yeah, we actually can see how much this guy's hitting for. I don't know if you register as more because they have type advantage here. Okay, now what? We will... Shit. Because I want to float off Vegeta now. You know what we can do? Actually, hold on, better. I forgot. There, right? Let's just stick with him. He should not take damage here. We'll just save the Vegito transformation for whenever, essentially, right? Super Saiyan 4 can still super over here if we get to him, that is. And Vegeta at the end can just piss off there. He can, I don't know how bad it is going to be next turn, but we'll see. Yeah, Vegeta taking 33. But after the super, he'll take double digits. Like in the next turn. Well, I don't know the Vegeta boss, how hard he's going to hit. But we'll see. And hopefully the Vegito is the last boss. I don't know if Trunks is going to be the last boss of the zone. It may be Trunks, actually, now I think about it. So we may need to play decently strategic over here. Okay, we got our defenses. There we go. Right. Now what? Okay, it is Vegito. You know what? We could one turn here. I'm not even joking. This is like actually a prime rotation. Let's use everyone's stuff, actually. Let's fuse everyone. Let's do the fusions first. Right. Then we'll pop Gogeta's active skill to buff everybody on rotation, and then we'll pop the attacks of everybody else.
ベジータ。
よこせ早くいいんだろこれで
サンキューベジータ。こいつはスーパーベジータ。フュージョン。
悟空でもベジータでもない俺は貴様を倒すものだ俺が最強のフュージョンだ地獄へ送り返してやる最後に見せてくれよオラたち二人で作った力をはいめ今だ
力を見せてやるか。遠慮はしねえぞ。
Well, there was a solid 3 hours of animations that just played now. But yeah, this rotation's done. There. Nothing. I don't think anything in the game can survive this rotation. I haven't done the new events, so do not hold me to that. I actually do not know. But I assume that this rotation is still one of those broken rotations in the game. Everybody here is just going to be hitting super hard, especially this Vegito, now that he's got Gogeta's buff. So after he does the couple of supers. Yeah, this is my Vegito, so he's not 100%. And we haven't prioritized stacking the Vegetos because we don't keep them on main rotations for the beginning of the fight. So this is just like with, was it like 2 supers? Not even. I don't think this guy ever got a chance to super in one of the rotations. But yeah. To complete my thought, finally, yeah, GT, definitely below there. Future Saga, I actually really like the character designs more than GT. I don't necessarily like the story of Future. I think it's more interesting than GT is. Or rather, at least more attractive there, let's say that. I think the GT has had a lot of potential, a lot of story that it could expunge on, especially with the Black Dragon Balls and the Omega Shenron arc. But I think, oh man, it's actually interesting. Boo Saga, even though I like Dragon Ball Z, Boo Saga is at like the bottom for me. So like, for me in particular, I don't like the Boo Saga. So it's very hard for me to say which one is the worst out of those 3. But I'd say one of those 3 is worse. I would lean towards either Future or GT, like the Dragon Ball Zamasu, sorry, Goku Black arc. When I mention Future, I mean that. Sorry, that or GT. I don't think Boo Saga is close to how bad they are, because at least they are fun. The Boo Saga is really fun. You got some fun characters. You got a fun villain, if anything. There, it's just that like it becomes uninteresting after a while because it's a gag. It's mostly a gag arc where there's a lot of comic relief happening. Okay. We will use, yes. So this is Trunks, which, yeah, this doesn't surprise me. It seems like the OG Trunks fight where you kind of have to damage the guy fast. So let's transfer to Vegito now. We'll use our active skill because the super attack is happening there. Actually, I wonder if it is actually necessary to use the active skill. Because there's only one attack. We know the super attack is there. So maybe just because Vegito is going to super multiple times in this turn, if I remember correctly. He doesn't need to be, he needs to be a certain key threshold or something. Yeah, what is it? Oh no, he just gets it. Okay, never mind. So yeah, let's save his active skill for the next turn, because there's not much attacks. Hopefully you don't just get one shot. Yeah, with this. And then Beast Gohan could take those. We'll build up a Dokkan attack. Next time we're gonna do a Dokkan attack. Nice. We'll do it with Gogeta probably, if anything. Yes. Oh god, we're doing nothing. Yeah, this is kind of the problem here. Because our big hitters are tech types. And this is an in-time boss. Yeah, we can crit. Hopefully the Trunks doesn't do like his one-shot attack in one of the turns, because then we have nothing to actually combat it. If he comes back to this rotation and he does the one-shot, then we can. Let's see, how do we deal? How do we do? Please tell me we survive. Okay, we're good. But yeah, jeez, if Vegito took that, Jesu. Okay. But it's still fine. What's our threshold? Okay, no. I was about to say. Grave Vegeta is coming on the next rotation, which that's an alarming situation because whatchamacallit? He only has 3% damage reduction guard on like slot 2 and 3. So I don't know how he's actually gonna be here. We are gonna put Gogeta in slot 1 just because Vegeta, like we saw what Vegeta could take it after Super Ring. So we need Gogeta over here with he's gonna be able to tank it better, in my opinion. Gogeta has 70% damage reduction with guard. So he should be able to take it better, hopefully. Okay, thankfully there's no super attack in the last. I'm not sure about this attack, eh? Okay, Gogeta, please. You should come through here. Come on, Gogeta. Take it. Ah, okay, good. Lovely. Okay, Dokkan attack. And this will heal us all back to full. Ah, come on! How did I miss that? It's because we're too slow. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure. Next time we're gonna pop the Vegeta active skill. And if we come back here, then it's gonna be a problem because everybody is gonna be de-transformed here, which means we're gonna have to go switch to like we're gonna have to do some very interesting plays. Yeah, because the tech Vegeta has to come out because he has to. That Goku with only 40% damage reduction is not gonna survive slot 2 against this guy. No way. Especially now the fact that like the energy bar is full. So I actually don't know what we're gonna do here. Yeah, Vegeta is definitely very much less powered down on the rotation. He doesn't use his active skill. Okay. So maybe we should save the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's active skill for this fight. But that time was the prime time to use it, though, in my opinion. No, I guess you could argue that we were gonna kill the Goku and the Vegeta either way, so it may not have been necessary at all. Now I think about it. Okay. There's okay, no. The Vegeta's gonna do nothing there. See? So now actually, the problem is now... Oh. Okay, we lose the type disadvantage. So we are definitely popping the Vegeta active skill here. So this must be a countdown super, or the super is happening this turn. And hopefully it's not a one-shot there. Vegeta's at 4 million defense with the damage reduction and guard. This is like one of the better case scenarios. Super is a slot 1. Fuck me. Well, he's the one who has to take it. This is it. This is his turn. The GOAT, the man himself. Next turn we are fucked though. I will say that. Just because. Yeah, okay, this is it. This is it. Please be fine. Double digits. Okay, thank you. I don't know how much that was gonna hit for. I presume a bunch. Nah. Wait. Okay, no. I thought we got sealed. I was like, what? I should actually check what this Trunks does, if he does anything. But if anything, he should work like the OG. Jesus Christ. Okay, no. This may be an issue. This may be quite an issue. Because the fuses are gonna run out on the next turn. Actually not sure what to do here. We've run out of time here. Oh, we almost at half health. Okay, Vegeta's counters are still gonna come in clutch here. This is Goku's first time supering. No crit Goku. Hello? You're not gracing us with your Super Saiyan 4 presence. Okay. So yeah, significant damage, which is gonna help us. Gohan, really good. In potential sister can proc for the additional super, which I hope it can. No. Okay. Oh my god. We'll have to do that. That's what we have to do. This is it. This is what's going on here. Like what am I supposed to do here? Trunks? Yeah, cannot be like okay. Theoretically, right? If I look at Goku, the AGL side, how much dodge chance does he actually have in slot 1? He has 70% chance to dodge. The problem here is that the Tech Goku could not tank a normal from the Goku and Vegeta. I presume he also cannot tank this. Well, there's Vegeta too as well, I guess, because he doesn't have the extra 300% defense and guard. His guard is gone. Well, his guard is still up. They have everything. So I guess we're gonna have to do it like this. Like, this is the best option right here. Because I'm too scared of that Tech Goku being in slot 2. And like this Vegeta is better here in this form. You know what's actually funny? Beast Gone is actually a bigger worry here. Now I just thought about it. We don't have the full key for him. Let's see how much we take here. Please don't let us die in one shot. Oh my god. We lost. We lost. This was a bad play from my side because I should have given Beast Gohan the orbs. Yeah, because that's not going to be enough. We'll see now over here how much the Age of Vegeta can take the normals for. If he takes for double digits, they'd actually be good. Beast Gohan though, I'm not sure. Because he only has 30% edge reduction. We may survive. If we can survive this rotation, just this one, then we can, go to Grave Vegeta next turn. We can still save this. No. Oh, so close. Come on. Oh my god. Okay, we'll be right back.
気を見せてやる。全力で行くぞ。
All right. Woo! Finally, after a couple of attempts, we got there. So yeah, I played very strategically this run. I'll probably include it in the video. The one mistake I did make, if you get here, was me preemptively popping the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan active skill in the int phase of the fight. I should have saved it for that last turn that we just saw right now, and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan would have been like Giga Chad supercharged. You probably would have seen over 100 million a super attack stat. But yeah, no, there's the fight at least with using the old pre-celebration there. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully enjoying the celebration so far. And as always, I shall catch y'all next time. Bye bye.